thoughts from the last few years and now response to Fridays. They go up against Arizona. We check out the Wildcats batting order brought to you by Capital One. Star power at the top with Summerhill, Walton, and White. But at the bottom of the order, Tommy Splainben has been great in the tourney. Another 3-2. This one hits White. So the true freshman Ethan Eberle has issued a couple of free passes here. And the White family watching this one. A rope into left field, base hit Adonis Guzman. Aaron Walton gets waved around. Zion Rose's throw is cut. The Wildcats have the lead. Mason White is hung up between second and third. They run at him, tag him, and then nobody covering first to get Guzman. But the Wildcats have the lead in this elimination game in the first. 1-2 pitch. Caulfield chops it into right field, a base hit. Guzman scores, and it is 2-0 Wildcats. 51 stolen bases this year. But he strikes out looking. Backdoor breaking ball. Smith Bailey, how do you do? Let's see if it's that here. This one lined toward left. Rose got a good jump and makes the diving catch. Zion Rose go and get it in left field for the Cards.
Well, it's a glove show for Louisville here early, folks. That is an outstanding effort right there by Rose. Ball slicing away from him, but watch the jump. He gets an outstanding jump and lays out and picks it right up off the grass to get Louisville off the field. Arizona up early in this one, 2-0.
On the ground towards second. Come on, you neighbors, with the flip to Alisea for 2. Nifty glove work on the 4-6-3. Team All-ACC. Sophomore from Chicago rolls one up the middle. Diving stab by White, and the flip to get him. Monroe scores to get Louisville on the board.
18 2/3. So this year, in a lot of ways, was his freshman year from the experience standpoint. I'll tell you what, all of a sudden, Ethan Eberle is really starting to settle in.
Settle in with a 2-2 to the veteran catcher. Pulled. Well struck by Guzman. Rose is back, and it is gone. Guzman goes deep and adds to the Arizona lead. Spot like this again. 3-2. Klein on the line, left center field. This one falling fast. Diving catch in left by Easton Breifogel. Inning over.
My goodness, huh? Now, this is off the left-handed bat. It's slicing back to him, but do it, kid. Picks it right up off the dirt.
He told us he stayed confident in the two biggest games of his life. Gets a strikeout here for out number 2. Leverage spot in this win or go home elimination game. 2-2. Spotted for strike 3 called. K-Strut for Wyatt Danielewicz, who leaves 2.
Kind of give you an idea how good that curveball is by Smith Bailey.
Is 1-2. Back to it for a strikeout of Moore. And a monstrous first out. 3-1. Monroe hits it in the air to center. Aaron Walton circles, and Smith Bailey's out of trouble.
But it's only been 4 days ago.
That's a 4-pitch walk, and Mikalakis is on for Arizona. First and second in the 6th for Bivin. First pitch swinging. Splain skies this one into left center. Zion Rose is there. Mikalakis tags. Rose's throw is a dart. Double play, inning over. Yet they're one of the last 8 teams. Rose rolls it to short at Mason White. Caulfield's turn is in time. Bailey gets a double play ball to end the 6th. Pitcher this season. On the ground sharply past Alex Alisea. Aaron Walton's on for the second time with his first hit. 2-out single in the 7th. Dribbler to first, and Tech Davis, who retires Mason White. Any idea?
Just in college, I was mostly.
This is lined down the line by Garrett Pike into the corner. Takes a big turn, and Garrett Pike's got a leadoff double to begin the bottom of the 7th for Louisville.
He threw 25 pitches on Friday, so he is clearly good to go.
Hey,
Neighbors gets it down. It's a good one. Bailey flips and safe at first. 2 on for Louisville. And now the first team All-ACC center fielder who's 0 for 3. More in the air to center, and Aaron Walton, who backs up, should be deep enough. Garrett Pike tags and scores, and it's a one-run ball game. Walton's throw is inaccurate, but Neighbors stays at second, and it's 3-2 in the bottom of the seventh. Bouncer over the mound towards short. Mason White throws out Klein, and Hicks preserves the lead. Louisville gets one, but Arizona's still in front. He would have been drafted a lot higher.
A lot higher.
Swing and a miss. 95 up the ladder from Tucker Biven, and there's two down. Yeah. He'd only gone an inning and a third for the weekend. Faces Garen Caulfield, who pops one up. No man's land out into right, and Davis nearly made a fabulous catch. But it drops down for Caulfield, who dunks in a two-out single. 2-2. Line drive center field, base hit Andrew Kane. 2 strike, 2-out single, 2 aboard, including Caulfield now in scoring position in 2 games of the regional, then in game 2 of the Super. And he rolls this one to Alex Alicea at short. He throws on the run to end the inning. The single and a run scored back in the second. He rolls this one to short. Mason White bobbles, slings wide, and Louisville's got the leadoff man aboard on an error by Mason White. Now it's Hicks with a 1-2. King lines it past White into center field, a base hit. 2 on for Louisville with nobody out. His bat his first time. This one poked in the air. Shallow right center. Summerhill dives and can't get there. They're loaded for Louisville against all ACC Zion Rose. First pitch swinging, flared into right, and that ball is fair. Monroe scores. King right behind him. Louisville leads. Roped into right field by Neighbors. Stop sign for Rose. He runs through it. The throw is cut, and Louisville adds on. The lead's 2. Alex Alicea takes, and now he will run the man back to third. Pike gets hung up. Pluta applies the tag, but dropped the baseball. 6-3 Cardinals.
Watch this, runner at third breaking right away, but no attempt at all to bunt the ball, and the rundown begins right here. And there's Pluta right there, sitting right there, but the ball, he never received the ball, never caught it cleanly. Boy, it hits right in the heel of his glove and pops out.
Infield is in. Alicea bunts back to the mound, and a run scores. 7-3 Louisville, and no miss signs that time. Lucas Moore past the mound. Mason White had a hop go off his midsection, and now Moore's on. 2-2. Backside base hit. Matt Klein in the left. Moore to the plate. Breifogel's throw is not in time. Klein is thrown out at second, but it's a 6-run bottom of the 8th inning for Louisville to flip this game and maybe save their season. A heartbreaking look for Tony Pluta. Bouncer from Breifogel. Davis spins, fires off the mid of Biven. Breifogel is on to begin the 9th inning.
To get rolls in high leverage situations for you, and it's time to step them up.
Pull side single into left for Aaron Walton. Puts 2 aboard. White strikes out, and there's 2 away. 2-1. Guzman pops it up into center at Lucas Moore. And a Cards comeback complete.